Really? I see, I never understand why everyone calls Megumi the strongest. I guess I just don't understand his power. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, and we're back to another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. We are in Season 2, Episode 15. Let's see, what happened last time? We were in the beach, God, what do you call it? The zone thing that they do. We're in Dagon's beach, where he's kicking the asses of, who's the party? Megumi, Elder, Zenin, Mai, was it Megumi? Who am I forgetting? There's somebody else there. I can't remember off the top of my head. Somebody else is there. I know I mentioned Megumi because Megumi shows up because they pierced the hole of the domain and is now trying to get them out. Nanami, right, yep, 9 to 5er. I don't know why I forgot him. Probably forgot him because in my head the most important thing in the episode is that I really enjoyed Elder Zanin's power. And then he fucking got his arm ripped off, and it's like, of course, the moment I said I liked somebody, they suffer debilitating injury. Why not? Anyway, I'm imagining what we're going to get into here is the life or death effort to escape, because otherwise you wouldn't have given us a cliff's edge, right, of them possibly escaping if they just, freaking escape this episode. So I imagine, I don't know. In the back of my head, I have to think someone might die because you've given us high stakes. You've kind of killed a guy already. No, actually, never mind. Glasses guy, I think, is actually technically still alive. Oh, sorry. How did I freaking forget? Toji is here. Third party has entered the field. Toji is also here. Of course someone's gonna fucking die. Even if it's technically. And you better believe if Toji, like, fades from that guy's body, I'm gonna say, technically, he's dead again. Because I'll never be wrong. So yeah, sorry. I completely forgot about Toji, which is the most fucking interesting element of this fight now. I don't know why. I just have like this appreciation for characters from the past that appear in the future again, especially if they've already died, and we come up with a creative way to bring them back. Like, I'm not like super invested in Toji as a character himself. I'm invested in the fact that he stood up to Gojo, failed, died, and now is the unexpected returned character. If it was anybody else, I probably wouldn't give a shit. Like if Mojito suddenly showed up, I'm like, whatever. Just another Mojito fight. But this is cool. I'm down for this. And especially that he has no team, right? There's no reason that he should side with anybody for anything. He's just here. So it's interesting to see what the fuck he's going to get up to. Other than that, I don't know. I guess the other thing that I hope happens this episode is at some point we do resolve what happens here. I mean, this could be like a 3 or 4-parter. Jujutsu Kaisen loves its 3 to 4-part stories. But if we do somehow manage to resolve what happens here, I would appreciate if we could go back to Choso and figure out what the fuck was going on there. Because I'm still not exactly sure the whole Choso memory thing that's going on. So, other than that, I guess here's the thing. I know this whole arc is centered around Gojo getting sealed, but that is honestly the least thing that I care about. Gojo is a little bit of insight here. Superman is basically top 3 favorite superheroes, right? Superman, The Flash. Somebody else is in there. My third is constantly wibbly wobbling. Um, Mostly because they are the superheroes that give you hope, right? Um, I don't like the Batman, like, put fear into the enemies, one dark day can change everything sort of stuff. I want my superheroes to give me hope. But a lot of people say Superman is boring because he's too strong. You can't write creative stories around him, blah, 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 blah. That's bullshit, by the way. But my point is, with Gojo, I kind of feel that, in that I have no real interest in Gojo. His personality just doesn't interest me. The things he does for fun just doesn't interest me. He's just a too strong character that everyone's like, oh, if you wanted to kill everyone in Japan, he could. It just could happen. It's like, oh, okay. So I feel my way out to all the other characters that are more interesting than Gojo. So it's just weird that he is my anti-Superman sentiment. So when it comes to him getting sealed into a box, I don't fucking care. I realize that everyone else is doing their thing in order to save him, which is cool. But his actual story, like, I'm more interested in what the fuck is going on with Ghetto and Brain thing, right? The Brain thing in Ghetto is interesting because I care about Ghetto, and the fact that Ghetto's body is like spasm control back to like trying to choke him out. It's like, oh, that's fucking interesting. Show me more of that. Anyway, already in ramble mode. So I say let's go ahead, let's get into the episode. We can see what it has there, and then if any of that didn't get shown, we'll talk about it after, if I remember. So let's go ahead and hop on into it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, I was about to say, didn't you already? But you already answered that. Right, I think he gave Mai the nunchuck staff thing too. Oh yeah, see, part 2. Jujutsu Kaisen loves its multi-part story arcs. Yeah, it feels like the fish or frogs are just there to help them out. Yeah, would this make him... Would this make him anti-Elder Zenin? Is he just gonna kick Dagon's ass and then fight the sorcerers?
重力をまるで感じなかった。力比べで負けたのか、この私が。
To be fair, a lot of people seem to have that curse.
しかも今のでこっちの狙いもバレた。もう簡単には開けさせてもらえない。
I mean, of all people, you should know who the hell this is.
拝みババの高齢術は死後も継続する。器である孫の呪力が尽きた時点で高齢も終わるはずだった。全員当時の肉体に上書きされた孫の魂に呪力はなく、その上肉体は呪力を消費しない。術式は終了する契機を失った。重なったイレギュラーによる術式の暴走。
So he's just permanent now, or?
全員当時は器が壊れるまで本能のまま戦い続ける殺戮人形と化した。
Oh, so it's not really him. I don't know, that's kind of disappointing. If what I'm understanding is the implication is, I mean.
その牙は常に強者へと向かう。
It's pretty interesting, though. Sorry, the characters that I love the most in Shonen, I don't know what the hell I'm making up anime now. Shonen anime are characters like this, right? Zaraki Kenpachi, Todo, Elder Zanin there. I guess Toji kind of fits the mold. I guess when you put that up into a standpoint, like against, say, Gojo, where it's not that I appreciate somebody who's the strongest, I appreciate people who are strong and have that desire to fight strong enemies, right? So, in that, they're like my favorite types of characters. But, yeah, before, when it was Toji when the seance first happened, and it's like, he realizes that he's Toji, and he has that sense of self, he's like, got the full consciousness back, and then he starts running rampant, and then he kills old lady. That's the Toji I was excited to see here. And now they're saying, oh, it's basically Toji's body running on an autopilot, like the last command that he got, he's now doing. It's like, oh, that's less interesting. That means it's not going to be fun Toji himself. It's going to be like robot Toji. I guess if he kills Dagon, we'll see who the second most powerful person is when he goes after him. You're thinking that Megumi better be over there, like, pushing a hole in this domain as hard as he possibly can. I mean, for me, they're more disgusting than anything. Sea insects are just worse than normal insects. Though I guess technically if he does kill Dagon, they'd just be out of the domain anyway, so... In which case, would Toji go for the next closest strong person? Or just the closest... Or just the strongest person? I guess Mai doesn't know her own family history.
申し訳ない。彼にかけます。幽雲同士をぶつけて形を解いているのか。
I guess it really shows that our normal group didn't have really much hope, considering how strong you had to be to defeat Dagon.
重力のない人間にいや少年の領域が弱まるのを感じる。必中効果さえ取り戻せば全員殺せる。時間を稼ぐ。対空できるんだもんな。もう一度言おうか。
Again, also, I think if there was like an element of actual Toji still in there, that he might have a whole thing against the Elders in Eden, which would make this more interesting. Well, there we go. We're out.
領域がマジであのタコを一人で払っちまった。
伏黒君が来てくれなければ間違いなく全滅していた。だがまだ問題は残っている。彼は味方なのか。
Yeah, like I said, does he go after the closest next strongest, or does he like go find Jogo or Choso or Ghetto? Or inadvertently break out Gojo to fight him?
Huh? いつの間にか外に出されていた。早いなんてもんじゃない。下手したら少ないより。なんなんだこいつは。
Really? I see, I never understand why everyone calls Megumi the strongest. I guess I just don't understand his power.
言ったか、ダゴン。おいおいおい、冗談だろ。
ダゴンという呪霊より
あとは任せろ。
格段に強い。
人間などによらずとも我々の魂。
Because that means that Toji's
100年後の荒野で
programming sees Megumi as stronger than Jogo? That seems crazy.
さて。一人目。二人目。
Sorry, are we just fucking losing people? I mean, I totally understand Jogo. I'm not shitting on him for killing even characters I like. Jogo's pissed. His friends are fucking dead.
3人目
Totally understand.
少ないや違う指だ少なの指が渋谷のどこかで解放されたのだ
急ごう七子指で呪霊が寄るかも分かってるお願い出てきて少な様
There are so many jokes that my brain just couldn't figure out to make in that one moment.
貴様ら指を何本食わせた
言わないミミコ
そうか死ね
Aw, man.
まだ文様は消えている
Them I'm kind of disappointed for because I really like the element of old Ghetto and his allies coming back to help him.
指を20本すべて取り込んでも肉体の主導権を
Also, I'm not exactly sure what her fucking power was with the cell
だ
phone.
がそれは例えば1日1本20日間かけて取り込んだ場合だ一度に10本も取り込めば適応が追いつかず一時的だが肉体の主導権は少なに移る
So you're gonna overflow him? Yeah. We know what your goal is.
少な
He's all about cursed spirit, I'm gonna say cursed spirit rights, but that's probably not it. He's like in the vampire movies, the vampire supremacists that think the vampires should be controlling the earth.
10本すべて食わせたこれで虎杖の中には最低でも15本の指がある
3 out of 4 arms. Is the phone power like a rewind? Back to the last picture that they took? Is that gonna be it?
生きておったかどちらかの術式だろうなだがこの怯えようそう何度も防げまい手間をかけさせるな
Yeah, where's your arm gone?
1秒やる
どけこれが少な五条悟とは異質の強さ圧倒的邪悪互いの一挙手一投足が全て死因になりうる恐怖
息していいんだよね殺されないよね
I mean, you're asking the question, which makes me suddenly think that he will. Ah, that's some Indiana Jones little fucking shit there. Only the penitent men shall pass.
片膝で足りると思ったか実るほどなんとやらだよほど頭が軽いと見えるガキどもまずはお前らだ俺に何か話があるのだろう指一本分くらいは聞いてやる言ってみろ
Save Ghetto?
下に額に縫い目のある
Save Ghetto!
その男がいますそいつを
Or put him to rest. I guess that's equally
殺してく
respectful.
ださいゲトウ様を解放してください
Exactly what I was fucking saying. I can get behind this. I guess it implies that there's no way to bring back Geto, but putting him to rest is the best that we can do.
それっきり
大好き大好き
Who wouldn't?
大好き大好き
Also, he saved you as children. Kind of feel like you've got like a whole thing about him now.
私たちは一生許さない。でもね、これでいいとも思ったの。だって五条悟はゲトウ様のたった一人の親友だから。お前は違う。地獄に落ちろ。後悔させてやる。私たちはもう一本の指のありかを知っています。そいつを殺してくれればそれをお教えします。だからどうか
表を上げろ。
Nah, man. I figured the moment you tried to use like a bargaining chip against him, this is probably gonna fucking happen.
たかだか指の1、2本で俺に指図できると思ったか。
It was a fucking request, you jackass.
不愉快だ。
I guess it wouldn't have mattered if she pushed the button, considering that it stops working. Oh, that's like fucking Cube.
携帯いや写真機の方か。大方被写体の状態をどうこうするものだったのだろう。
I like that power. Wish you could have seen more of that. It seems like a pretty cool power.
何の用だ。
用はない。
何？
我々の目的は少な。貴様の完全復活だ。今は虎杖の適応が追いつかず、一時的に自由を得ているに過ぎない。そりゃ自身が一番分かっているはずだ。少なの反転術式が他人の治癒も可能だとしても、真人の無意天変で変えられた魂の形はどうこうできるものではない。少なはあの時縛りを作らなかったのではない。作れなかったのだ。
Ah, man, I'm so disappointed that they wiggled that in front of my face, and now it's dead. They're both dead.
肉体の主導権を永劫得るための縛りよ。虎杖の仲間がここに大勢来ている。やり方はいくらでもある。
必要ない。俺には俺の計画がある。だが、そうか。必死なのだな、お前らも。指のレーダー、かかってこい。俺に一撃でも入れられたら、お前らの下についてやる。
That's not what they want. I mean, I guess maybe you can't pass up that opportunity.
渋谷の人間を皆殺しにしてやろう。一人を除いてな。
二言はないな。
I mean, I wouldn't do this. You saw the girls died. Fuck. I mean, I get the idea that even if this isn't your goal, to have Sukuna work under you or work for you, the opportunity to have him do so might be irresistible. But it's not what your goal was, though. Like, it feels like you should just say no. Like, how about no, do what you want to do. I'm about resurrecting you, not about controlling you. Right? I don't know, it just seems like no shit, don't do it. Like, I like Jogo as a character. Jogo is a pretty cool character. Mostly because of his attitude, but it just feels like a lose-lose for him. You literally just saw what happened to the girls. The girls had like a moment, and then in that moment, they got themselves killed by trying to control Sukuna. And now he's like, hey, you land a hit, I'll let you control me. That instantly feels like it's gonna go down in the realm of, how dare you try to control me. Just take the win. You've got Sukuna on the scene. Let him do what he's gonna do. Be subservient.
未成年もいるの。学生が見ています。急に子供に合わせないでください。
次回、霹靂。
And again, the fact that Toji is on scene and fighting Megumi is just well over my head. I don't understand how Jogo could have been so close in the area, and then Toji goes for Megumi, right? I don't understand what Megumi's power set is, that he's even stronger than Elder Zenin, right? Elder Zenin with one arm, in my head, I think, could take Megumi. So I don't know. And it feels like also Toji should be able to understand. I don't know. Maybe there's no power sense in this universe. Maybe I'm just missing that element. Maybe I'm too, like, in the Dragon Ball Z mindset that I'd be like, oh, there's a power source over there. That maybe if he didn't see Jogo, that he just wouldn't know he was there, and all he saw was Megumi. But then, how does he know who's the strongest person if he can't sense it, right? I don't know. In my mind, this should have been a fight between Jogo and Toji, or I guess Elder Zenin and Toji, which then turns into a fight between three of them, another Dagon situation, if you will. But even then, if Toji has some sort of sense to people's strength or ability, wouldn't he then also realize that Sukuna is alive or awake back in the building, literally not very far from where he just was? Because if he's going after the strongest thing, he's got to realize, oh, this shit is small potatoes to whatever the fuck is alive and awake in there. So, shouldn't this now be a Sukuna versus Toji fight? Which, I have to say, even though I think Sukuna would wipe the ground with Toji, far more interesting in my mind than a Toji v Megumi fight. Although, actually, no, I say that out loud. Toji v Megumi is basically dad versus son, right? Which is sort of interesting, I guess. That is the Vader v Luke fight, if you think about it. Otherwise, though, yeah, I will say this is the most interesting that Jujutsu Kaisen has been for me in a long time, and that's not because I've been rewatching stuff. A lot of the setup to get here I haven't been super interested in. Like, I think Mekamaru's change up to sell everyone out, to then get his more power, to then warn everyone, had been very interesting. And probably the most interesting thing for me in a long time. And then, of course, this whole mega arc of smaller arcs has been the show. Like, I don't know. This whole mega arc is better than the entire first season in my head. In fact, I would go so far as to say better than the movie as well. Except for the fact that I enjoy the ghetto moments that set up all of this stuff going forwards too. Other than that, I don't know, I'm still left that didn't give me the thing I wanted, which is what the fuck went on with Choso. Because assumably Choso's still just fucked off and now don't know. Like, why would he have left the area and not dealt with Yuji? Oh yeah, that's right, the girls. The girls took Yuji. Disappointed in the girl thing, too. Again, I liked the element that, oh, Geto still had allies that are trying to correct the situation with what is going on with Geto. And then Sukuna just fucked everything up. Sukuna fucked everything up in regards to what I want, not to what the world is doing. So yeah. Sorry, these are the elements so that if I was taking notes, that these would be my step-by-step things, but unfortunately when it comes to not taking notes, that my brain is just like, what do you remember? What do you remember? What happened? So that's where I'm kind of at now, in remembering. So, first off, you have the Dagon versus Toji fight. Fucking amazing. Really shows off what the curse ability can do, which I'm pretty sure I'm using the word wrong there. When I say curse, I mean the trade-off of having, like, super enhanced abilities versus having no sorcerer type stuff. Whatever that was called. That he's really showing that off. But I am super disappointed that we don't have actual Toji back again like he was in that first episode where the seance thing happened. I think that's what would have elevated it for me. Because Toji in the modern world, like, Toji could have fucking talked to Megumi. Like, that would have been a thing. I anticipate that they're probably still going to pull it out because you're not going to throw that in the trash, right? That Megumi's probably going to beat Toji. Toji's going to say something to Megumi in the realization as he dies a second time, that sort of thing. I just think it would have been more interesting if he was, like, just alive again. Could also have the encounter with Gojo again. You know, didn't I kill you? Like one of those things. Yeah, I think I've already ranted on against the whole girls dying thing, the Jogo. Jogo only taking one knee and having the top of his little volcano head cut off. That was pretty damn funny. Other than that, though, I guess the girls falling in love with him, too. Again, that's a whole psychological thing. That he rescued them, killed their parents, probably, and now I do wish we had gotten more of the phone power, though. I don't remember ever really seeing much of it in the movie or the episodes where we saw them appear before now. I wonder what the other girl's power was. Obviously, the one with the phone had the phone thing. Huh. It's something to consider down the road, I guess. Anyway, this has been a clear and obvious ramble, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Great episode. I think we've actually just been getting better and better. I know I've kind of like been in a haze, if you will, about all the really earlier episodes and maybe a bit of the arc just after the movie, but this has just been a great ramp up. I can see where people have been like singing the praises of Jujutsu Kaisen if it just keeps going up from here, because this is kind of fucking amazing. Great art, great animation, the storyline is fun, the characters are getting more and more interesting. Love it. So, anyways, once again, I have been Theta, this has been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?